The sun was setting over the vast expanse of eastern Oregon, casting long shadows across the desolate highway. A single neon sign flickered to life, casting a soft glow that read, "Betty's Diner, best burgers in the West." It was the only sign of life for miles, and it called out like a beacon to weary travelers. Inside, the diner was cozy, with red vinyl booths and the smell of sizzling beef wafting through the air. The regulars sat at the counter, their faces a mixture of contentment and anticipation as they dug into their plates. The burgers at Betty's were legendary, drawing people from all over the state. Juicy, flavorful, and cooked to perfection, no one could quite put their finger on what made them so special, but once you had one, you were hooked. Betty herself was a kindly older woman, her silver hair always tied back in a neat bun, her apron spotless. She greeted every customer with a warm smile and a knowing look, taking pride in the food she served. Her secret recipe had been passed down through generations, and she guarded it closely. "What's the secret, Betty?" people would ask. "How do you make them so good?" Betty would chuckle softly, her eyes twinkling. "Oh, it's just a little family secret," she'd say, waving them off. "Nothing fancy." But the secret was far darker than anyone could imagine. In the back of the diner, beyond the kitchen, was a locked door. Behind that door, in the cool darkness, was where the truth lay hidden. The meat that made Betty's burgers so irresistible wasn't just beef. It was a blend of something else, something that gave it that unique, unforgettable flavor. Human meat. For decades, drifters, hitchhikers, and the occasional lost traveler had met their end at Betty's Diner. Lured in by the promise of a hot meal and a friendly face, they became the next batch of ground meat, mixed expertly with the beef to create the perfect patty. No one ever questioned the missing people. In this remote corner of Oregon, people came and went without much fuss. Betty knew that, and she took full advantage of it. As the years passed, the legend of Betty's Burgers grew, and so did her clientele. But none of them knew that with every bite they took, they were part of the secret too, a secret that was just as delicious as it was horrifying.